You know, the reason I do these videos is to encourage someone who may have been in some of the situations that I was in, to encourage them that even now you can come up out of some situations, or if you've been in them like I was, that God can still do marvelous things in our lives. I remember when I had a family of four. We had a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old, and I didn't have a job, I didn't have a car, I didn't have any food, and we didn't have any money. And so what I did, I walked up to the grocery store and all I was going to get was a can of beans. And I remember I got the can of beans, and when I got to the cash register, I was a penny short for a can of beans. And the lady behind the cash register said, "Sir, don't worry about it. I got the penny." Walked out of the store, one of the lowest points in my life, trying to figure out, because now I'm hustling and I'm trying to figure out who I'm going to rob or whose house I'm going to break in to get something to sell. All of a sudden, I had another thought. I said, you know what? I'm going to get up in the morning and go get me a job. And so when I got to the apartment, I told my girl, I said, you know what? I said, I'm going to get up in the morning and go get a job. She said, how are you going to get there? I said, I'm going to walk. So I got up in the morning, made sure that I was presentable, walked for about 3 miles, saw a sign on a building that said salesman wanted. Went in there, presented myself to the manager. He really liked me, and this was a paid job with commission. And he said, David, I really think that you can do this. He said, do you have a car? I said, yes, sir. He said, I'll see you in the morning at 8 o'clock. I said, sir, I'll be there. Now, I was going to figure that car thing out later, whether I was going to have to say I had a flat tire, run out of gas or something. But I was so happy that I had a job. Got back to the apartment, went to the mailbox, and there was food stamps in there. Y'all know back in the day, went to the candy lady, got some things, and you could end up with a few dollars at the same time. Then I went to this friend of mine. His name was John, weighed about 300 pounds, had a Cadillac and a little Chevy Vega that he was letting me use. And so I said, John, can I use your car? He said, yeah, man. He went to give me the keys. Then he pulled them back and he started to take the key off the ring. And he said, here, man. He said, take me 15 minutes to get in and out that little blankety blank. He said, I tell you what, I'll sell it to you for $250 and you can pay me whatever you want to pay me month by month until it's paid off. When I walked out of his apartment, shut the door behind me, tears shot out my eyes, because I said, there has to be a God somewhere, because now I got a car, I got a job, I got food, and I got some money. When 24 hours earlier, I was a penny short for a can of beans, all because I decided to walk instead of doing something crazy. Okay? All right? So how does a guy like that go to where I am now, which is an elder, a minister, a deacon, an author of 2 different books, who counsels professional athletes, fivefold ministry gifts, and so many other things that God has used me with to go from there. How does that happen? I'm going to let you know that Saturday on the live when we show the hour-long video of me and my son that you guys have been seeing clips of. Okay? You don't want to miss that. See you there.